Hello, everyone. My name is Mihir Malik, and today I'll be talking about something that affects all of us: stress. We've all felt it before: a big game, an exam, or a presentation. Your heart's racing, your hands are trembling, and you're thinking, here we go again. Most people assume that means we're anxious or unprepared, but what if those feelings actually mean the opposite? Today, I'll share research showing that stress can enhance performance if we interpret it differently. This comes from a 2012 study by psychologists Jamieson, Matthew Nock, and Mendes titled Mind Over Matter. Their research suggests stress does not have to be destructive. It can actually be productive if we change how we think about it. Let's take a look. So first, why rethink stress? About 80% of college students report feeling stressed every single day. Stress shows up as racing thoughts, sweaty palms, or that blank feeling during a test. We usually see these symptoms as a sign of weakness, but research shows that our mindset plays a major role. How we think about stress can change how our bodies respond to it. In other words, stress itself isn't the problem, it's our interpretation of it that is. On to the study. Jamieson and his colleagues tested this idea by recruiting 50 participants and dividing them into three groups. The first group got no instructions, the second group was simply told to ignore stress, and the third group, known as the reappraisal group, was told that stress is the body's way of preparing to succeed. Each participant then gave a short speech and solved difficult math problems under observation, which were definitely considered stressful situations. Researchers then measured their heart activity, blood flow, and performance to see how mindset affected both the body and the mind. Essentially, they were asking, if we reinterpret stress as helpful, can it change how our body reacts? The results were striking. Physically, the reappraisal group had healthier cardiovascular responses. As seen through the graphic on the right side of the screen, their hearts were pumping blood more efficiently, and their blood vessels stayed open instead of tight. Mentally, they made fewer mistakes and were less distracted by negative thoughts. So, instead of stress harming performance, it actually improved it when viewed as readiness instead of panic. The same adrenaline that's causing this anxiety became fuel for focus and confidence. This research immediately reminded me of my senior year district tennis championship, which I consider to be one of the most stressful moments that I can remember. My heart was pounding, hands were shaking, and I thought to myself, I'm just too nervous to play well today. Looking back, those were signs that my body was just preparing to compete. That energy could help me move faster and think clearer if I'd just seen it as readiness rather than fear. Now, I try to use that mindset before bigger exams or matches, just reminding myself that being nervous just means I care and that my body is just getting ready to perform. This mindset doesn't just stop at tennis, it applies beyond sports. Reframing stress helps in numerous situations like exams, interviews, or any other high pressure situation. As a pre-med student, I know stress will be a constant in my life, but I can choose how to respond to it. By viewing stress as energy, not exhaustion, I can turn anxiety into motivation and build resilience over time. It's not about avoiding stress. That is not the problem. It's about how we use it. So, to wrap up this presentation, the bottom line is that stress, for a large part, is unavoidable, but it doesn't have to be negative. Jameson and his team showed us that when we, as people, view stress as energy and readiness rather than fear or anxiety, our bodies respond more effectively. It's not the stress itself that hurts us, it's just how we interpret it. So, next time you have that feel of nerves before a big moment, just take a moment and remind yourself this just means you're ready. Thank you.